different feelings that come with standing up for yourself. So recently I found this post that says people don't choose estrangement or leaving their family or their relatives to hurt others. They choose estrangement to stop getting hurt. And so I want to talk about some of the feelings that people may experience when it comes to standing up for what they want, standing up for who they are to protect themselves from getting hurt by either their parents or their family. So the first one is definitely fear. So there is this thing called FOG, FOG, which stands for fear, obligation, guilt. It comes from having the obligation, but we want to stand for ourselves. So there's the fear and the guilt. And when it comes to that, so the fear is definitely one of them. Fear of the parents stop loving you, fear of them hurting you, maybe yelling at you or physically abusing you or emotionally abusing you, the fear that they are going to abandon you, fear that they're going to walk out and don't want you to be their family anymore. And then the guilt. The guilt is also from because of the obligation, feeling like I have let the other person down. The guilt comes because someone wants you to do something, but you don't want to do it anymore, but you feel like I should. I should be doing it. So then the guilt is, oh my gosh, I am disappointing them. I am not living up to what other people expect of me. There are also a few other emotions. Two of the other emotions I want to talk about is also resentment. Resentment, that the anger of how is it that they keep wanting me to comply, to do this thing, and yet maybe other siblings or other people within the family don't have to do that. Resenting the fact that I am put in this position to comply, to complete this request that I initially have no say to it. And the other one is grief, because if and when it comes to the point where you actually have a big fight with your parents and your parents say I'm no longer going to talk to you, or you have actually chosen to go no contact, then there is grief of the loss that you just don't have the parents that you have want that you hope to have. The parents are not who you want to how you don't know, not you don't know, but like the grief of you, there is a idea of what your parents is, but your parents never got to live up to that expectation, or the grief of you no longer have a parent. So all of these emotions are super huge, super big, and when it comes to working with me, one of the things that I have to do with my clients before we can move on is to be able to acknowledge all of these emotions, to sit with them, to process through them. So one umbrella of my work is to release these emotions. And to release them, that means we actually have to go through them, go into them, go through them to acknowledge them, because there are times where other people may not be able to acknowledge us, but we at least have to acknowledge that we are going through it. We had gone through the pain, we had gone through the hurt, we have gone through all of these emotions that no one can actually validate. We have to validate for ourselves. So that is one of the biggest umbrella that I work with my clients. And once we have gone through it, release all of these emotions, and then we can start building, which is the second step, is to really hone down into who we are, what we want, um, our identity and our choices. And then the third will be to gain that courage to go for that thing. And so all it could be in different steps. Like all these are just different pillars of how I work with my clients. But today I just wanted to talk about these feelings because we're not bypassing them, because it sucks, because it's painful. And if we don't go through these, we're going to end up holding on to such a big grudge that we will either pass it on to our next generation, or we're going to lash out and hurt the people around us. And um, and we may also not have a good relationship with other people because of these unhealed traumas that we had experienced before. And so I just want to acknowledge the fact that if you are going through it, and I know you are going through it, and these are some of the emotions you may be carrying, maybe more that I haven't really addressed, but these are some of the big ones. And so whenever you're ready to go ahead with this, book a time with me. We will figure it out and see how we can proceed from here. So I just want to say I see you and I am right here with you. I know this journey can be lonely and heartbreaking, and yet I want you to know that you are not alone. We will do this together. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Until next time.